Today we are going to see in the decimal topic hundreds. In the last class we have seen the concept about tenths. Now today we are going to see the concept about hundreds in the decimal numbers. Now you can see 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, we know that. 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. Then 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100. If this 100 will go to the denominator of 1 to that side, so 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. Or we can say 1/100th of a meter. This 1 centimeter is what? 1/100th of a meter. DTH, hundredths, not hundred, hundredths. Now 1 by 100 means 1 part out of 100 parts of a whole. 1 by 100 means 1 part. This is 1 part out of 100 parts of a whole. This thing I am going to explain you by drawing a diagram. See, in this square, one square I drawn here, already drawn. So this square is now divided into 10 equal parts. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 equal parts. This square, whole square is divided. Now see, if we shade one part out of these 10 parts, one part if I shaded like this, so if you take this one among these 10 parts, so the fraction for this we can say 1 by 10. The fraction for this shaded part of this whole square is 1 by 10. Or we can say 1/10. What is 1/10? So we have taken out of these 10 parts only one part shaded. So this is called 1 by 10, or we can say 1/10, or in decimal form 1 by 10 is equal to 0.1 as we have learned in the last class. So 1 by 10 whose decimal representation is 0.1. Okay, and we can read in the decimal form as 0.1. So how can we read the decimal number here? 0.1. Similarly, now I am going to explain you about 1 by 100. See, the whole square is now divided into like this. So each square, each part of these 10 parts now divided into 100 equal squares. How many? 100 equal squares. Okay. Now you see, there are 100 equal squares are there. If I say one part among these 100 equal parts, so the fraction for this is 1 by 100. Why so? Because among these 100 equal squares, one square is only shaded here. So the fraction for this shaded part is 1 by 100. And or we can say for this 1/100th. 1/100th. How can we read the decimal number for this 1 by 100? 1/100th th. Or we can say the decimal representation of this 1 by 100 is equal to 0.01. 1 by 10 means 0.1 and 1 by 100 means 0.01. So now onwards, for the decimal representation of 1 by 100 is 0.01, and we read this as 0.01, not 0.1. So it is 0.01. Now all of you understand this topic? Students, now we are going to see exercise 8.2 NCERT from decimal chapter. So in this exercise 8.2, you see the first question: complete the table with the help of these boxes and use decimals to write the number. So in 3 questions, some boxes are given. In question A, see, in one box there are 2 10 shaded circles are completed, and in the third one that 10 parts circles are not completed, only 6 shaded circles are completed. So for that we can take the full shaded part of the 10 parts as 2/10 and the third one only 6 small circles are shaded. For that you can say that 6 are the 6 hundredths of the whole square. So there are 6 circles only shaded, for that we can say 6 hundredths. So by using the given box says, so we can fill this table now. See, for A, already I drawn this table, solution table for A question. So once, that means one hole is not completed in the box. So for once we can write 0, and in tens there are 2 complete 10 circles are completed. For that we can write how many are completed ones. There are 2 parts. In each one 10 circles are shaded, like that 2 completed parts are there. So in tens we can write 2, and in hundreds, see, among this whole block of the boxes 100 squares are there. In that only shaded ones are 6 only. So we can write for 100 6. The number together we can say that, see, once nothing is there, for that 0.10 first place of the decimal 2, and hundreds it is 6, we can write 0.26. Similarly for box B, question number B, so in that there are 2 boxes are there. In the first box all the 100 small squares circles are shaded. That means for that whole thing we can say 1 once. So that whole thing we can take it together as 1 once. So in once we can write 1 here, and in the next box, see, that 100 squares box is only completed, some 3 parts are completed as 10 each circles are there. So in that, like that, there are 3 tens are there. So 1, 2, 3, these are completed ones. For that we can write in tens 3. And in the fourth line of this table box, in that you can see only there are 8 small circles are shaded. That one is not completed. So 8 circles are shaded. For that 8 shaded circles are, we can take it together as 8 hundredths. So in the 100 place there are 8 only circles are shaded. For that we can write 8. So the number together we can say that in ones 1 is there, and after that decimal place started. So because 10th means point, then in tens how much is there? 3, and in hundreds how much is there? 8. So the number for this box is 1.38. And for C question, see, in C question also one whole shaded box is completed. All the circles are here shaded. For that whole box together we can say 1. So in ones we can write 1. Then in the next box you can see, among that whole 100 squared box, in that there are 2 complete blocks are shaded there. In each block how many circles are there? 10 circles. For that whole we can say the 2 completed ones. For that in tens. So tens, how many boxes are there? Completed ones, shaded ones, 2. So in tens we can write 2. And in the third one it is incomplete box is block is there. In that how many are shaded? 8 circles are shaded, 2 are unshaded. For that we can say 8 hundredths. So in the hundreds how much is there? 8. So for this also the number together we can write how much ones is there? 1. Then in tens it is 2, and hundreds it is 8. The decimal number for these given boxes is, for A question this is 0.26, and for B question it is 1.38, and for C question it is 1.28. All of you understand? Good. Students, now we are going to see the second question of this exercise, that is, write the numbers given in the following place value table in decimal form. In the question, one table is given. This is the place value table. In this place value table, numbers are also given. For that we have to write the decimal form for these given numbers. How you can see? You can see, so solutions for A. So hundreds, nothing is there. Tens, nothing is there. Ones, 3 is there. After that decimal places, that is tens, hundreds, thousands are all in decimal places. So in ones only how much is there? 3. Then after that decimal places point will start. Then in tens 2 is there. Then hundreds 5 is there. and thousands, nothing is there. If you want, you can write 0. And for these two places, that is, it is ones, tens and hundreds, 0, 0. For this, after omitting the zeros from the beginning, we can write 3.25. From the last also, we can omit the 0 after the decimal. So it is 3.25. The decimal representation of these given numbers in the table. This is for A. Now for B, you can see in hundreds 1 is there, tens nothing is there, and ones 2 is there. So it is 102. How much? 102. Then decimal place starts. In tens how much is there? 6, and hundreds 3. That is 6, 3, and thousands nothing is there. It is 0. For this we can also say that 102.63 only. Then in the C question, C, hundreds nothing is there, tens 3 and ones 0. That means 30 it is 30. Then decimal place starts. Then in tens also here nothing is there. For that we can write 0. And in hundreds how much is there? 2. And in thousands how much is there? 5. So the decimal representation of this is 30.025. And for the D question, see in D, in hundreds 2, tens 1, ones 1. Together we can say 211. 211, then point. In the decimal place, tenth 9 is there. Then hundreds 0 is there. Then thousands 2 is there. That means 211.902. And for E question, hundreds 0, tens 1 and ones 2, it is 1 to 12. So 12 point, then decimal place started 10th 2, then 100 4 and thousands 1. That means it is 12.241. Understand all of you? Good. Students, now we are going to see the third question of this exercise. That is, write the following decimals in the place value table. So, in this question, some 5 decimal numbers are given for A, B, C, D and E. These decimal numbers we have to write the place value table. So, in the solution I have drawn the place value table here. So, in this I have shown 100 place, tens place, ones place, then tenth, that is decimal place, tenths, hundreds, thousands. So, in this table we have to denote these given decimal numbers. See in the first question, A 0.29. In the whole part, no number is there, only 0 is there. That means first place ones, 0, and tens also nothing is there, hundreds also nothing is there. For that zeros we wrote. Then after that decimal place started. In tens it is 2. So in tens we have to write 2, and then hundreds 9. So we can write here 9. Thousands nothing is there here. So for that also here 0. So in this way, for the first question, that is 0.29, we can write the decimal numbers in the place value table. Now for B question, it is 2.08. 2 is in ones place. So we can write here 2. And after that decimal place started. In tens nothing is there, 0 is there. So for that 0. Then hundreds it is 8. And the remaining places we can write zeros in the place value table. Then for C, similarly 19.60. 19.60 means in the ones place 9. So in ones place we can write 9. In tens place it is 1. And in 100 place nothing is there. Then after the decimal place, that is 10th place. In the 10th place 6 is there. We can write here 6. And in 100th place 0 is there. And 1000th place also nothing is there. For that also we can write here 0. And similarly for the D question, it is 148.32. 148. In ones place how much is there? 8. So in one place we can write 8. And for tens place 4, we can write here 4. And 100 place 1. In hundreds we can write 1. And after the decimal place, first place, that is 10th place, it is 3. So we can write here 3. Then hundreds how much is there? 2. So for that you can write 2. And thousands nothing is there here. So for that we can write here 0 to complete the table. So similarly for each question it is 200.812. 200.812 means In ones 0, tens 0, in 100 place 2 is there. So in 100 place 2 is there, and tens also 0, and ones also 0. Then decimal place started. In the decimal place, first place 10th, that is 8. So we can write here in the 10th place 8. Then after that 100, it is 1 year. So in hundreds we can write here 1. And then in thousandth place, it is how much? 2 is there. So for that we can write 2 is here. So like this, we have filled the place value table for the given decimal numbers. All of you understand? Good. Students, now we are going to see the fourth question of this exercise. That is, write each of the following as decimals. Here in questions A, B, C, D and E, the numbers are in expanded form. For that we have to write in decimal form as per the question. See, in the first question A, 20 plus 9 plus 4 by 10 plus 1 by 100. For this we have to write the decimal representation. How it is? See, 20 plus 9, it is 29. Then decimal place starts after the ones place. Then it is 10th, how much is there? 4. Then hundreds, how much is there? 1. So after the decimal, first place is 10th. In the 10th, it is 4. And then hundreds, it is 1. So the decimal number for this given expanded form is 29.41. Similarly, for question number B, it is 137 plus 5 hundreds. So for this we can write 137, then decimal place starts. In the first place, that is tenths. Tenths, nothing is there here. Okay, hundreds is there. So for tenths nothing is there means for that we can write 0, and in hundreds how much is there? 5. For that we can write 5. So it is 137.05. Understand all of you? Similarly, for the next question you can see, for question number C, in the whole part nothing is there for here. Ones, tens, hundreds, nothing is there. For the whole part we can write here 0, then point starts. In the 10th place, first place of the decimal tenths, that is in the 10th place 7 is there. So for that we can write 7, and in 100th place it is 6. So for that we can write 6. Then in thousandth place we can write here 4. So the decimal representation for the given expanded form of this number is, that is 0.764. Understand? Now in the next question you can see D question, 23 plus 2 by 10 plus 6 by thousands. So in the whole part 23. So for that we can write 23. Then in the decimal part, first place tenths, that is 2 is there. So we can write here 2. Then hundreds, nothing is there here. For 100 place we can write here 0. Then in thousandth place it is 6. For that we can write 6. The decimal representation for this number is 23.206. Similarly, for the last question you can see, that is in E question, 700 plus 20 plus 5. These all three places consist for the whole part. That is 700 plus 20 plus 5 is together. We can say 725. Then decimal place starts. In the decimal place, first place is tenths. Nothing is there for the 10th place here. For that we can write 0. And in hundreds, it is 9 is there. For that we can write 9. So the decimal number for this is 725.09. Understand all of you? Good. Students, now we are going to see the fifth question of this exercise. That is, write each of the following decimals in words. The questions are in decimal form. There are A to E, A to F questions are there. All the questions are in decimal form. For that we have to write in word form. That is how you can see. So in A, that is 0.03. For this we write in words. For this we can write 0, then 0.03. So in this way we can write in words form. Then for B question, what is 1.20? For this we can write in sentence form. That is 1, then point, 1.20. So in decimal we have to read like this, 1.20, not 1.20. Understand all of you? You have to keep in your mind that in decimal we have to read like this only, 1.20, not 1.20. Understand? So now see question 108.56. So we can write in sentence form, that is in word form. It is how much? 108. So 108 8, then point. So point, then 5, 6. So in this way we have to read 108.56 in decimal number. So D now it is 10.07. So we have to write in one form 10, then point for this, then 07 we have to say 07. Okay, and for each question, what is 0.032? For this we have to read like this: 0, then point, 0.032, 0, 3, 2 only. Then F question, what is that? 5.008. So for this we have to write like this: 5 point, then 008, 008. All of you understand how to write the decimal numbers in the word form? Good. Students, now we are going to see the sixth question of this exercise, that is, between which two numbers in 10th place on the number line does each of the given numbers lie? So only we have to see the 10th place of the decimal numbers. So the given decimal number comes in which two numbers? See here, 0.06. In the 10th place 0 is there. That means this whole number is greater than 0.0 but less than 0.1. Understand? So this number is greater than 0.0 because we have to see only the 10th place. So 0.0 and it is less than 0.1. So this number lies between which two numbers? That is 0.0 and 0.1. So we can write 0.06 lies between 0.0 and 0.1. Understand all of you? So similarly for the next number, it is 0.45. So in the 10th place we have to see. So in the 10th place it is how much? 4. That means this number is greater than 0.4 but less than 0.5. Because in the 10th place it is greater than 0.4, this number, and less than 0.5. So we can write like this: 0.45 lies between which two numbers? 0.40 and 0.50. That means we can simply say it is in between 0.4 and 0.5 only. So in the next question similarly it is 0.19. So it is bigger than which number? 0.1 but less than 0.2. So we can write 0.19 lies between which two? 0.1 and 0.2. Understand all of you? So in the next question you can see 0.66. So it is bigger than what? 0.6 but less than 0.7. So we can write 0.66 lies between 0.6 and 0.7 only, because we have to see the 10th place only. Similarly for the next question E, it is how much? 0.92. So this number is greater than 0.9 but less than what? 1.0. In the 10th place the before number, bigger number is 1.0 only. So this number 0.92 lies between which two numbers? Between 0.9 and 1.0. Understand all of you? Similarly for the last question it is given 0.57. This number is bigger than 0.5 but less than 0.6. So we can write here 0.57 lies between 0.5 and 0.6. Hope all of you understand this question? Good. Students, now we are going to see the last question of this exercise, that is 7th question. In this question, given that write as fractions in lowest term. That means the questions are in decimal form. For this, all the given questions we have to convert into fractions. Then after converting into fractions, again we have to convert into lowest term. How it is, we can see now. So in the first question, it is 0.60. To remove the decimal into fractions, you can write like this, because after the decimal 2 places there means it will be by 100. So after the decimal 2 places are there means it will be by 100, that is in hundreds. So in this you can see this 060 divided by 100 means in the last zeros will be cancelled, and the beginning zero also we can't write here. It is now what? 6/10. So this is the fraction for this given decimal number. This fraction we have to convert into lowest term. How it is, we can see here. The common multiple among these two is 2, or we can say common factor among 6 and 10 is 2 only. So with that we can divide by 2 both numerator and denominator. So we get here, if we divide 6 by 2 we get 3, and we divide 10 by 2 we get 5. So this is the lowest term or lowest form of this fractional number 6/10. So for this given decimal number, the fractional form is 6/10 and the lowest form of this fraction is 3/5. Understand all of you? Now see the second one, that is 0.05. For this also we can write 0.05 as 005 by, after the decimal 2 places are there means by 100. So again for this we can write 00. We can omit and write only as 5/100. Now in this you can see the fractional form of this decimal number is 5/100. For this we have to convert into lowest term. How it is? What is the common factor between 5 and 100? It is 5 only. So we can divide both numerator and denominator by 5. We can get 5 divided by 5 means 1 only, and if you divide 100 by 5 we will get 20. So this is the lowest form of this fraction 5/100 is 1/20 only. Next, in the next question, it is 0.75. For this also we can write the fractional form as, after the decimal 2 places there means it is 100 only, 75/100. So now this, for this fractional form we have to convert into lowest form. How it is? Among these two, which is the common factor? 25. How much? 25. So we can divide both numerator and denominator by 25. So if we divide 75 by 25, we will get 3, and if we divide 100 by 25, we will get 4. So this is the simplest form of 75 by 100 is 3/4 only. For this given decimal, we have converted first into fractional form, then again we have converted into simplest form, or we can say lowest form, like this only. So the remaining questions you can try by yourself. Okay? Good. Students, now we are going to see a new topic, that is comparing decimal numbers. How we can compare the decimal numbers, which is bigger, which is smaller, like that we have to identify the decimal numbers. How it is, we can see here. Before going to explain about the comparing decimal numbers, I want to say that what are like decimals and what are unlike decimals. So in this you see, like decimals means, some examples I wrote here, 0.25, 1.27. In this you see, in the decimal places, number of places are same only. Here also 2 places, here also 2 places. In the next example, 23.753 and here 0.930. See, after the decimal there are 3 places are there. In this question also, after the decimal there are 3 places are there. So like decimals means, after the decimal, if the number of places are same means we can say like decimals. No need to think about the whole part. Here in the whole part 0, 1 place is there. In the whole part also 1 place is there. That is 1's place. Here same is there. And in this case you can see, in the whole part 2 places are there. That is 1's and 10's only. And here whole part only 1's place is there. That is 0 only. So we have to see for the like decimals, after the decimal number of places may be same only, should be same only. See here 2 places, 2 places, that means they are like decimals. In this case also, after the decimal 3 places, after the decimal 3 places, they are like decimals. Now see in this unlike decimals. So after the decimal there are 2 places, after the decimal only 1 place is there. If the number of places are unequal in the decimal places, then the decimal numbers are called unlike decimals. Similarly in this you can see here, after the decimal there are 3 places, after the decimal there are 2 places only. So here number of places, decimal places are 3 and here 2, that's why they are called what? Unlike decimals. So for comparing the decimal numbers, we have to convert the unlike decimals into like decimals, then we have to compare. How it is? By adding number of zeros only in that. See here 1.27, 2 places are there means here 2 places are there, and in this case 10.9 only, we can write here 0 simply. So 0 means nothing is there only, but to equalize the decimal places we have added here 0 only. Now these converted into like decimals. Similarly for this also it is 35.032, for this number 1.75. To make into like decimals, here 3 places are there and we have to add 1 0 here. Now this number also become, these 2 numbers are like decimals only. Now how can we compare these two? You can see here in this it is 0.25 and it is 1.27. So for comparing the decimals, we have to see the whole part first. In the whole part, here 1's place 0 and here 1's place 1 is there. So among this whole part, in the 1's place 0 and in here 1's place 1. So 0 is less than 1. So we have to simply say that this decimal number is less than 1.27 only. So for comparing the decimals, first we have to go with the whole part. In this whole part here 0 and here 1 is there. So we can say this number is less than this number 1.27. Similarly, for this it is 23.753 and here 0.920. In this we have to compare the whole part first. Here whole part 23 is there and here 0 is there. So 23 is bigger than this 0. That means this whole decimal number is bigger than this number. So we can say 23.753 is greater than 0.920. In this way we have to compare the decimal numbers after converting the unlike decimals into like decimals. Then we can compare like this. Understand? Good. Students, now we are going to see the exercise 8.3. First question, which is greater? So as in the last topic, I told you how to compare the given decimal numbers. Here also the same only. Which is greater means here decimal numbers, all the questions are in the decimal form. We have to compare and say which is greater. See in question A, 0.3 or 0.4. First we have to compare the whole parts, then we have to go for the decimal parts if they are same means. Here in the whole part 0, here in the whole part 0, both are same only. So we are not able to compare which is greater, which is smaller by seeing the first places, that is in the whole part places. Then we have to go with the decimal places, first place. After the decimal first place, 10th place, it is 3 here and here 4 is there. See in this 3 is smaller than 4. So which is greater? This 0.4 is greater than this 0.3. So we can say 0.4 is greater. Then which one? 0.3, or simply you can write 0.4 is greater than 0.3 by symbolically like this. Now in second question B, that is 0.07 or 0.02. How to compare? First we have to go with the whole part place. That is in the whole part, one's place is 0, here also one place is 0. So we are not able to say which is greater simply by seeing these places. Now we have to go the decimal places. In the first place 0 is there, here also 0 is there, here also same only. So we are not able to say which is greater by seeing these places. We have to go with the next place, that is 100th place. In 100th place it is 7 here and here 2 is there. That means this is bigger than this. So which is greater? That is 0.07 is greater than what? 0.02. Understand? Now in the next question, see here 3 or 0.8. 3 means it is 3.0 only, because in the whole part 3 is the decimal part nothing is there, for that we can put a point here, and first place 10th place it is 0 only, and here 0.8. Now we can compare now. First the whole part. In the whole part 3 is there, in the whole part 0 is there, and 3 is bigger than this 0. That means this whole number, that is what, 0.3 is greater than 0.8. Hope all are understanding now. So in the next question you can see 0.5 or 0.05. See in this question 0.5, in the whole part 0 is there in the ones place, here also 0 is there in the ones place. Now we have to compare the next places, that is in decimal places. In the decimal place it is how much? First we have to convert these numbers into like decimals. How it is? 0.5, because here 2 places are there maximum, so here 1 place is only there. For the next place we can put here 0, or and we can say it is 0.5, 0.05. Now you can compare these decimal numbers. In the whole part same 0, 0, so we have to go with the decimal part. In the first place 5, and here 0. 5 is bigger than this 0. That means so 0.50 is greater than 0.05. In the next question again we have to convert into like decimals, because in the first decimal number 1.23 there are 2 places are there, here only 1 place is there. For that we have to convert into like decimals, that is 1.2, and put a 0 in the next place. Now we can compare now. In the whole part 1 is there both places, so we have to go with the next place decimal place. In the decimal place also, in the 10th place it is 2, here also 2. We have to compare the next place. In 100th place it is 3, and here 0. That means this number is bigger than this. So we can say 1.23 is greater than 1.20 only. So in the F question it is also again in unlike decimals, we have to convert into like decimals. Here maximum decimal places are 3, and here 2 only. So we have to convert into like decimals. How it is? 0.099, and we can write here 0.1. For the third place here 9 is there, here nothing is there, means we can put 0 here. Now these numbers are in like decimals. Now we can compare now. So for comparing, first we have to see the whole part. Here in the whole part 0, here whole part 0. Both are same only. We have to go with the next place. In decimal place 10th place. In 10th place it is 0 here, and it is 1 here. That means in the 10th place 1 is bigger than the 0. That means this number is greater than this number. So we can write 0.190 is bigger than which number? 0.099. Understand? Now in the next question you can see 1.5 or 1.50. So again we have to convert these numbers into like decimals only. 1.5, here maximum places are 2 places. We can add here 0 here, and similarly here already in 2 places decimal. Now you can compare now. In the whole part 1 and 1 both are same. In the next decimal part, in the 10th place 5, here also 5, both are same. In the next place 100th place, here 0 and here 0, both are same only. That means these 2 numbers are same only. So we can say 1.50 is equal to 1.50 only, both are same. In the next question it is 1.431, 1.490, both are like decimals. Then we can compare. So in the first places, that is in the whole part, 1's place 1, here also 1, both are same. We have to go with the next place. In the decimal place 10th place, that is here 4 is there, here also 4 is there, both are same only. We have to go with the next place, that is in 100th place. Here 3 is there, and here 9 is there. 3 is smaller than this 9. That means 9 is bigger than this 3. That means this decimal number 1.490 is greater than which one? 1.431. Okay. Now in the next question, it is 3.3, it is 3.3000. Both are unlike decimals. We have to convert into first like decimals by adding zeros in the decimal place. Here in the 10th place, here 3, for 100th place nothing is there, 0, 1000th place also nothing is there, 0, and here 3.300 given. Now we can compare now. Whole part 3, 3, both are same. In decimal part, first place 3, here also 3, both are same. In the next 2 places 0, 0, 0, 0. That means both the numbers are same only. So we are not able to compare which is greater or which is smaller. Both are equal only in this case. That is 3.00 is equal to 3.300. 3.300 also equal to 3.300. In J question, last question, see 5.64, 5.603. Both are unlike decimals. First we have to convert into like decimals. How it is? 5.64, and in the thousands place nothing is there, and here 3 is there, means we can add here 0 and here 5.603. Now we can compare now. In the whole part 5 both are same. We have to go with the decimal place. In the 10th place 6 both are same, and the next place 100 place 4 and here 0. That means 4 is bigger than this 0. That means this whole decimal number is greater than this decimal number, that is 5.603. Okay? All of you understand this topic? How to compare the decimal numbers? Good. See in the next question of this exercise, question number 2, make 5 more examples and find the greater number from them. That means you have to write some examples and also you have to compare by yourself for the given examples. So suppose one example I am writing here. See 0.27 or 1.352. So two decimal numbers I wrote here. One is 0.27, another is 1.352. So to compare which is greater, first we have to convert into what? Like decimals. So how we can? 0.27. Here maximum places are how many? 3. So here 2 places are there only. That means we have to write here 0 or here 1.352. Now we can compare now. For comparing the decimals, we have to see which place first. Whole part. In the whole part it is how much? 0. And here how much? 1. So in the whole part 0 and 1. 1 is bigger than 0. No need to compare the decimal places now. So simply we can say this decimal number is bigger than this. So 1.352 is bigger than 0.270. Similarly, one more example. 205.9 or so some two decimal numbers I wrote here, 205.9 and here 4151.921. So for comparing which is bigger, which is smaller, we have to convert into like decimals first. So how it is? 205.9. Here maximum places are how many? 3. Here one place only, decimal place. For hundreds and thousands we have to put here zeros, and here 4151.921. Now we can compare now. In the whole part, here you can see it is 205 and it is 4151. So 4151 is bigger than this number. So which is greater? This number is greater. So it is 4151.921 is bigger than 205.900. Like this you have to write by yourself 5 examples and compare now. Okay? You can do by yourself. Hope you understand today's class and see you in the next class.